Listen, sweetheart.
Oh, no. Don't you sweetheart me, because I am telling you I will take that teapot and I will stick it...
All right. Just being honest. Thought that's what you wanted.
Oh, come on, Steve. Pleading guilty never got anybody off. All that codswallop about history. With your flaming history, I should have realised something was going on.
Deirdre wants to know if there's any more pot scratchings. Is this a bad time?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw a box. I'll come and help you.
You stay where you are.
You know, I reckon she'll be fine with us.
Do you know what? I can't believe I have let you do this to me again.
Look, I haven't done anything to anyone. I do not fancy Andrea.
You just admitted that you were jealous of Lloyd's relationship.
Yeah, but not in the way you think.
Oh, really? Then how? Exactly.
It's difficult to put it into words.
You can express it in the form of dance, for all I care, but right now, I want to know what's going on inside that tiny little brain of yours. And fast.
Are you sure I can't get you a drink? Might help you relax. You're very on edge.
Well, I'm bound to feel a bit awkward under the circumstances, aren't I?
Well, don't. You've apologised. And in my book, that makes us square. I don't want any bad feelings between you and me. In fact, I was hoping we could become friends.
OK. Friend suits me.
Glad to hear that, because I've been looking forward to sampling one of your famous breakfasts.
Yeah?
Yeah. Last fry-up my Val did should have been served in an urn. And she's always got this face on her in the morning. So, be nice to have some pleasant company over breakfast for a change.
Yeah, well, it gets really busy in the cafe. We don't get much time to talk.
Maybe you could deliver.
Sorry. That's not part of the service.
Pity.
A glass of wine's not the same without scratchings.
Oh, spoken like a true connoisseur.
Well, at least I know what I like, which is more than I can say for you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Whatever I think about Rob, you were proper smitten.
With that creep, I don't think so.
I've got eyes in my head. Don't you think you've been a bit hasty, love?
No, I should have done it sooner. He had some proper nice gear, it was wasted on him.
There might not be any coming back from this.
There's no coming back from it anyway. Not after what he did with her. Hey, you know what? You'll fit right in London. They've got bikes in every corner.
I want a word with you.
Oh, you can have two. I'm feeling generous. Mine's a red wine, by the way.
No way, Trace. You made enough money out of me for one day. Look, what I did, it was wrong, right? But selling my gear, that was way over the top.
You should count yourself lucky. If you'd have still been sleeping with me, I'd have had a kidney away.
For what? Profit or personal use?
For fun. I don't let bygones be bygones. You know what? You should count yourself lucky that you're running away to London. Otherwise, I might...
Don't worry, Trace. I'll send you my address. I don't run away from anyone, least of all you.
Yes, listen, Tracy, why don't you two, you and Rob, go home and sort this out between you?
I've said all that I can say. I'm sorry for what happened. It shouldn't have, and it won't happen again.
No. Change the record. Oh, you can't, can you? Because I flogged all your CDs.
Fine. Have it your way, yeah? But I'm not going to spend the rest of my life apologising.
You're right, love.
Where have you been?
Looking for you-know-who. No joy, though.
Thanks for helping us. Just can't believe no one's seen her.
People like her can just disappear. They don't have routines, like...
Normal people, I know.
No, Tim's right. She'll resurface when she's good and ready.
Yeah, well, what if she resurfaces in a canal, Mum? What if something bad's happened to her?
I'm sure it hasn't, but even if it has, it's not your worry.
Oh, Mum!
You've been getting too involved with this girl's life as it is.
Yeah, exactly. I try and help out, I interfere and make her life 29 times worse.
Look, if anyone knows how to look after herself, it's that girl.
She's not as tough as she looks, Mum.
So there's nothing more you can do, Sophie. You look done in.
So she should be, the amount of shoe leather she's worn out.
You've earned yourself a chippy tea. Look, why don't you go and run a bath and I'll go over and get some, eh? Go on.
She got a good out, that kid.
Too good sometimes. People take advantage of her. I mean, why she's wasting her time on a no-mark like this Maddie girl, it beats me. Well, I'm back in a bit.
Can't can't blame you for being suspicious, especially after what happened before.
He can blame me for whatever he wants. The price of a pint, global warming, the lot. He's got the cards. We've got to make this right somehow.
I already have.
Just left him budge up.
Feeling?
Yep. Went round to his to apologise.
Well, you shouldn't have done. You only said what we were all thinking.
No. You know what? Sometimes if you lead with your God, then you've got to be prepared to shove a humble pie into it.
How did he take it?
It's done. He's fine. No hard feelings? No. As far as he's concerned, he's ready to crack on with the milk.
Oh, you little... Belter, what do you want?
How many times I do not want to sleep with her? Me and Andrea are just mates. We hit it off. We had a laugh, but I love you.
So why all the jealousy then, eh? If all you are is just good friends, why can't you be happy for them both?
Because I feel left out.
Left out? Of what? Oh, you don't mean...
No, I don't mean. What kind of person do you think I am?
Well, then what is it?
Well, it's like when Darren Fletcher got his first girlfriend.
Who?
He's my best mate at school, but anyway, he got with Sharon Riley, and then that was it, wasn't it?
Fascinating. But what's that got to do with anything?
Because he started leaving me out, didn't he? He didn't mean to, but he did. And then things were never the same again, and this is like history flipping, repeating itself.
Do you have any idea how pathetic that sounds?
Well, pathetic it may be, but it's still true. Only this time it's a double whammy because I'm losing me two best mates. I mean, do you understand now?
Oh, yeah, I understand perfectly, and it's worse than I thought.
What?
Steve, this is a meeting of minds, is this? I almost wish you did fancy her.
I can't win, can I?
No, listen, you have never found me funny, right? When was the last time we ever even talked in bed, eh? You're only interested in one thing when we're up there. Or two, should I say.
That's not true.
You're staring at him now.
I am not. Just got a bit of fluff on that.
Get off. Go into Carla's.
Here we go. The venue of legends, a.k.a. I'd work in men's club.
I'm surprised it's not the abattoir after that journey. Oh.
Come on, lads. Sorry, I know it's a bit cramped in the back. Come on.
Cramped? Never mind a four-piece band. It felt like we had the entire alley orchestra in there.
Well, we certainly had the wind section. No way for a lady of quality to travel.
Well, you could have ridden with me up front, doll. Could have made a little space for you next to the amp. Would have been well cosy.
Yeah, I'll bet.
No, there's only one thing to do. I'm going to invest in a set of wheels. I fancy a nice little sports car.
Oh, really? I can see you, Chloe, headscarf and sunglasses, driving around Europe.
Yeah, I've always fancied doing that.
Well, I think you could pull off the sunglasses then, but the headscarf might be a bit of a stretch.
Driving round Europe. I was going to hire a two-seater, but Rita wasn't up for it.
Well, Reliant Robins aren't everyone's cup of tea, then.
More ring and rides, her style.
Oh, I love fast sports cars, me. I had a Ferrari back in the day.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was his pride and joy. Till he lost the remote control. Now, come and give us a hand with that amp.
No.
Yeah, well, get a wiggle on, will you, Baz? I told her 5 minutes, half an hour ago.
What am I getting involved with?
Every punter knows what 5 minutes means. But why upset them by telling them the truth? It's not going to make their cab get there any quicker.
No, but unreasonable expectations only lead to disappointment. I speak from bitter experience.
We're talking about blokes now.
Oh, yeah. All princes when I met them. Croaking on a lily pad by the time we divvy up the CDs.
Well, funnily enough, all my princesses went the same way.
That's expectations for you. I don't do them anymore. I just go with the flow. See where it takes me.
Likewise, you're only here once.
Exactly. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't need my cab to be 5 minutes away. I'd rather you adjust yourself right from the off. Deal?
Ribbit.
Funny. You start catching flies with your tongue, I'm out of here. Stop it. It's not funny.
It's funny.
Will you stop ringing that flipping buzzer?
I'm not ringing it.
Oh, really? Then who was it then? Wee Willie Winky?
Well, strictly speaking, you don't ring a buzzer. Bell, maybe.
You know perfectly well what I meant, right? Now get lost.
Michelle, look, we need to sort this out.
No, we don't need to do anything, OK?
And if you ring that buzzer... Sorry, if you press that buzzer once more, there won't be any wee full stop. All right? Now bog off.
Michelle!
Oh, dear, now what have you done?
Oh, I've absolutely no idea, Sally. Absolutely no flipping idea at all.
That told him.
I just don't know how to handle it. I mean, sex is one thing, yeah? But he actually likes her. Oh, she makes him laugh, apparently.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I think I'd rather my fellow were cracking jokes with the girl than sleeping with her.
Yes, I suppose so, but can you imagine how you'd feel if Peter wanted to spend all his time with another woman?
Oh, look, can't we just leave me out of this,
No,
please?
it's a fair point, darling. I'd be livid. But then Peter would only be sniffing round her for one reason only anyway.
Oh, that's charming. That.
Oh, but true, baby. I mean, face it, you are incapable of being friends with a woman. Well, them under pensionable age, anyway.
Well, that's rubbish. I'm friends with Michelle, aren't I?
Having already had a crack at her in the past, yeah. All I'm saying is you and Steve are completely different people.
Hang on a minute. Steve isn't exactly Cliff Richard, is he? He has been married 5 times. And let's not forget what he did to me with Becky.
Oh, but this is a completely different situation. I mean, leaving Andrea and Lloyd aside, who is his best mate, huh?
Well, Eileen.
Eileen, exactly. So, you see, he can do platonic. Besides which, don't you think if he was having an affair, he'd be busting a gut to keep it quiet like he did with Becky? Trust me, they'll do it. If he was having an affair, you'd be the last to know.
Hey! I was hoping we'd find you in here. We just knocked at your house.
All right.
I said to Val, he's a builder with 80 grand in his backside pocket. What else would he be but the boozer?
No, trust me, mate. All that money's spoken for,
I'm
man.
only pulling your leg. I just wanted to make sure all that nonsense earlier was behind us.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Don't worry. Me and Anna smoothed things over, isn't that right?
Yeah, we did.
I want to look forward. I think we can do great things together.
That's a smashing outfit, love. Where'd you pick that up?
Oh, sold from the market.
Come on, she looked good in a potato sack, eh? Gotta be a dad's worst nightmare, good-looking daughters. I bet the lads are like bees round a honey pot. Am I right?
Well, I've had 1 or 2 sleepless nights. I can't deny that.
Did a couple of crackers then, mate. Did a credit to you.
Oh, don't overdo it. You make the poor girls feel uncomfortable.
Not me. I'll listen all night.
See? My Val reckons I'm too forward, but I don't think there's anything wrong in giving a good-looking woman a compliment. I mean, you wouldn't be offended, Anna, would you?
I don't know. It doesn't happen very often.
Now that, I don't believe.
Oh, go on. Get to the bar with you. You're a menace.
Yeah.
Go on.
What's everybody having?
Oh, what a shame. You've hardly touched your fish. That's not like you. Sophie, you've got to stop worrying about other people. Whatever happens to Maddie, that's her lookout. It's not down to you.
I tell you what, Sally, me and Sophie will take care of the washing up, eh? There's that fellow with the glasses and the teeth on the telly, you know, the one that you like?
What, got one? I never saw that in the paper.
Well, he's bound to pop up somewhere if you flick through the channels. Go on.
Oh, well, if you insist, cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. She was doing my head in.
Well, she's concerned for you, that's all.
Yeah, once been married, she's more concerned about.
Well, she doesn't really know, Maddie. She loves you, and she doesn't like seeing you upset, especially when she doesn't understand why.
Yeah, she does. Someone that I care about is in trouble.
Don't you mean fancy?
What? No. You think that's the only reason why I'd help someone?
Oh, you're worried sick about Maddie. It's obvious she's more than just a charity case.
You won't tell my mum, will you?
No. I doubt she'd hear me if I did. If there's one thing I've learned in this house, you can't compete with God Kwan.
Are you all right, Steve? You've been dead quiet all night.
No flipping choice, have I?
I've got a message from Michelle.
Is she back?
Yeah. And she's put your sleeping bag on the sofa downstairs.
Oh, she's getting out of hand.
I wouldn't. Not if you haven't got a bulletproof vest under there.
Well, he hasn't. He just looks like he's got one.
I'm going for a fag.
What's going on there?
I don't know. But by the look on Michelle's face, he might have fit a headboard to that sofa. You know, there's so many angry women on this street.
What? Present company excluded?
Excuse me, I kick off for a reason. I don't just walk around with a chip on my shoulder like some.
Well, to be fair, you did snog her boyfriend.
Hey, congratulations, by the way. I admire your taste.
Hey, do you mind?
Well, I'm not interested in Rob, all right? It was just a laugh.
Well, if it was, he's not laughing now.
No, I know.
Shouldn't you have left by now? What do you want, Tina?
To do you a favour.
Oh, what viaduct are you planning on jumping off?
All right, Tracy.
Look, Tracy, you can hate me all you like, all right? But Rob, he actually genuinely seems to really love you. I would leave it now.
No, it's okay. It's the best laugh I've had all night. First of all, she cops off with my boyfriend, and then she starts lecturing me.
Brass neck doesn't even begin to cover it.
Look, I'm not proud of what happened, all right? It was just a game that got out of hand.
Like I care.
Look, Tracy, I don't give a stuff about you. But Rob, he's all right. And if you lose him because of this, then you're an even bigger idiot than I thought.
They'll kill you, you know. What's going on, Steve?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's a problem.
You've been kicked out your own bed. Don't sound like nothing to me. Look, I know it's nothing to do with me, but...
Don't say that.
What do you mean? I know Michelle's not my biggest fan. I haven't done anything to upset her.
No, it's my fault. I, told her I was jealous of you and Lloyd.
Jealous?
I know, stupid. Don't understand it myself. I mean, a part of me, he's happy for you both, but...
But what?
Well, I like things the way they were. You know, we clicked, we got on. But no, it's still not going to be the same anymore, is it?
Steve.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I know I'm being ridiculous and unreasonable. I'll get over it. Just don't tell Lloyd, yeah?
How many encores was that? They couldn't get enough of you.
Ah, it was a good gig. Those guys sure know their rock and roll.
And their bingo, some of the 6 or 7 cards on the go during the interval.
Right, well, I fancy going for a drink somewhere. You up for it?
Oh, try stopping me. I couldn't sleep anyway after all that excitement.
Right, let's rock and roll then.
Yeah.
I know a little drinking club not far from here.
Smashing.
Oh, good. Let's get in.
No. We'll get a cab then. You can drop the lads off, can't you?
Your cocoa will be getting cold as it is.
Great gig, Richard! Well, you certainly told Tracy, didn't you?
Somebody had to. She's her own worst enemy.
Yeah, and everybody else's. I'd steer clear of them two if I were you. He's not worth the aggro.
There's nothing going on between me and Rob. There never was.
What is that, love? Owen, thank you for a smashing evening. Glad we got everything straight.
Me too. Hey, you should drop by the mill next week.
Don't you worry, I will. You'll be sick of the sight of me.
Bye, love.
Hope to see you again soon. Good night, girls. Great to see you.
Bye. Nice to see you again.
All's well that ends well, eh?
You know, I was a drowning man this morning. Now I'm decked out in a Lilo, cocktail in hand. Or I soon will be, eh? We all will be.
So how about a bottle of champers to celebrate, eh?
I've got a better idea. Kebabs all round.
Oh, yeah. Get that down, yeah.
Oh, Mum.
She's always been too cocky, that Tina. Never mind dishing out advice. She should be...
Mum, can you just leave it?
What have I done?
It's just for once in my life, I am actually in the right. I'm the one on the receiving end, but nobody seems to care.
I do.
Only because you're obliged to. The worst thing about it is that Tina was spot on. I do love Rob. And I miss him.
Oh, love.
And I know that he loves me too. And I know that he's sorry.
You just can't let it go.
I really want to be able to forgive him, you know, but I don't know how to.
Well, look, I'll just go and pay a visit and make it off, all right?
Fine.
About what I said earlier.
You don't have to explain.
I do.
No, you really don't. Not to me. I feel the same way.
What?
I like you too. I have from the off. Please don't be jealous of Lloyd. He's a sweet guy, but compared to how I feel about you...
It's not the same. I know. Because you're lovers and we're just friends. You know, chums.
compadres. And always will be, you know, really, really good friends.
Yes. Absolutely.
I didn't want you to get the wrong end of the stick when I said I was jealous. You know, I wasn't suggesting that we should...
Be more than friends?
Be more than...
Oh, my God, can you imagine?
Hello?
Alrighty. Should we go?
Yes, I think we should, yeah.
See you later.
Oh, See you.
See ya. Bye.
It's a bit over the top for kebabs, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can't take chances, can you, with chilli sauce? You know what your dad's like. He's dead messy when he's had a few, can't he? Crying out loud.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry it's been a tough day.
I know, but you barely said 2 words in the pub. Something upset you?
Oh, it's probably now.
I'm listening.
It's feeling.
What about him?
Well, I think that when I went over to his house, I think that,
What?
I think he might have tried it on with me.
What, he propositioned you?
I think so, yeah.
Well, either he did or he didn't. What did he say?
Well, it wasn't really what he said, because he didn't say it outright, but you know what men of his sort are like? You know, like, flirting, it's like breathing, isn't it? I don't know, it's probably now.
Maybe it wasn't. Oh, I know if my dad even thought feeling it into it. Oh, he done better thinking about it.
I know. And that's why you can't tell him. Neither can I. Oh, I can't find out about this ever.
Harry's starting to feel the pressure as the threat of war creeps ever closer. Mr. Selfridge back here on ITV Sunday night at 9. Next tonight, though, Tony Blackburn talks candidly about the ups and downs of his life and career on Piers Morgan's Life Stories.